Mr. Hayes. Ms. Vance, if she knew you just got back from abroad, not even over your jet lag, and went to buy her a villa, she would be so happy.
When I was in that car crash, my life was hanging by a thread. She risked her life to save me. I promised her I'd give her the best life. Forget just one villa. Anything I have is hers.
Darling.
It's fine. I'll turn off my phone.
Let him call. It's more exciting this way.
You bad boy.
Hello. The subscriber you dialed is temporarily unreachable.
I told you not to be so rough. My whole body is so weak now.
Who can resist my darling being so tempting? I still want more.
No, I have a meeting soon. Tell me, what do you want? I'll buy it for you. Consider it as your birthday gift.
Victoria, in that case, I want a villa too. Will you buy it for me?
Alright, I'll buy you anything you want. This card. Swipe as much as you want.
Thanks, Victoria.
Sir, this way, please.
It's pretty good. Let me take a look. Miss, which is your best villa? Here?
The best one is Villa 36. The location and the view are the best. It also comes with an exclusive underground garage.
It's rising up. This is good. Miss, how much is this villa?
This one is $5 million.
$5 million. After I buy this place, I'll let all of you live here. This house. I'm buying it. I'm giving you an opportunity. You know what to do.
Mr. Hayes, the deposit has been received. Are you sure about Villa 36?
Yes, but the buyer's name won't be mine. It's a gift for Victoria Vance, the CEO of Apex Group.
Understood, Mr. Hayes. Here's the purchase contract.
Kaden. Why does he need to buy a villa? To give your girlfriend? He just wants to win Victoria's favor, and is trying to partner up with Apex Group. I've seen plenty of people like him. Before, someone even tried to get Apex Group to cooperate with them, and came directly to me for help.
Sir, I'm sorry, but it seems Villa 36 has been sold.
Sold? No way. I want the best one.
But...
No buts. Get lost.
What are you doing? You guys want to buy a villa.
For Victoria Vance?
What does that have to do with you?
If you give it to Victoria Vance, it's like giving it to me. I'll give you a chance to get on my good side. Just put my name on the villa directly.
What did you—
Are you deaf or something? I told you to give me the villa. Can't you understand?
This is a gift for the CEO of Apex Group, Victoria Vance. Is that clear?
Giving it to me is the same thing.
Who are you?
You better watch your tone when you speak. Otherwise, with one word from me, I'll make sure you can't even get through the gates of Apex Group.
Why argue with a lunatic? Prepare a new contract.
Okay, Mr. Hayes.
Hold on. I'm getting this villa. Today, for sure, you have two choices. First, you obediently give me this villa. Second, I'll have Apex Group completely blacklist you. Pick one yourself.
Apex Group blacklisting us? Do you even know who is standing in front of you? He.
I'm curious. What's your relationship with Apex Group? How dare you use Apex Group's name to throw your weight around like that?
Because I'm basically in charge of Apex Group.
Apex Group doesn't have a person in charge like you. You don't even know what's going on. And you dare to use the name of Apex Group to run scams out here.
What are you doing?
I'm warning you too. Watch your mouths. Say one more word about Kaden, and I'll make sure you'll walk in, but be carried out.
You?
What you? Say one more word, and I'll slap you. Pretty boy, you're quite sensible. Let me introduce you. This is the boyfriend of Apex Group CEO. Boyfriend? Don't you think that counts as being basically in charge?
Which CEO?
Of course, Miss Victoria Vance.
What did you—
Hey, little missy, are you already going deaf at such a young age? Ha, I'll repeat it for you. This man here is the boyfriend of the CEO of Apex Group, Victoria Vance. Did you hear that?
You're Victoria Vance's boyfriend? You mean the CEO of Apex Group, Victoria Vance?
What? Scared now? You sending a villa to Ms. Vance. She might not even accept it, but if you keep Kaden happy, anything can be arranged. That's right. Before, someone needed Victoria to do something, couldn't find a way in, and eventually came to me, and I got it done. Today, I'm in a good mood, so I'm giving you a chance to curry favor with me. If you just hand over this villa to me, I can then introduce you to Victoria. Stop stalling. If you make Kaden unhappy, and he doesn't take the villa, you'll have nowhere to cry. That's right. If Kaden isn't happy, and whispers a few words, and you still want to butter up Ms. Vance will crush you. Like an ant. It'll be that simple.
What nonsense are you spewing? Ms. Vance is clearly Mr. Hayes' fiancée.
You're running scams under the name of the CEO of Apex Group, Victoria Vance, and you dare to spread rumors that her boyfriend is scamming people for villas? That's fraud. Do you think Apex Group's legal team doesn't exist?
Fraud? He says I'm committing fraud. Are you really blind or deaf? I just said, this is the boyfriend of Apex Group's CEO. Are you really not hearing me? Kaden, show them the picture of you and Ms. Vance. Let him see. Fine. Today, I'll show you a thing or two. See?
It really is Ms. Vance. They look alike. Even their clothes and accessories are identical. How could Ms. Vance
be so intimate? You have no right to look. Look at this.
Mr. Hayes, don't be angry. Ms. Vance loves you so much. We all see it. This picture, it's probably Photoshop. They just want to con a villa out of you.
That's right. Victoria and I truly love each other. Back then, she even risked her life to save me. How could she possibly cheat on me? The car is going to explode. Run.
No, I have to save you.
Chloe's right. This guy shows up and immediately demands a villa from someone. It's clearly premeditated. It looks like this isn't the first time they've used Victoria's name to pull something like this. Chloe, call the police.
Yes, Mr. Hayes.
Damn it. I gave you a chance to kiss my ass, and you have the nerve to call the police?
You don't dare let us call the police. That means you have a guilty conscience.
You're full of shit. Me, have a guilty conscience?
If you don't have a guilty conscience, then why are you afraid to call the police?
Call them. Call them right now. Kaden, let them call. We have Ms. Vance backing us up. What's there to be afraid of? Exactly. Kaden, didn't you always say Ms. Vance is wrapped around your finger and at your beck and call? Don't tell me you were lying to us. You're full of shit. That's because I didn't want to make things difficult for Victoria. I didn't want her to have to worry so much.
A pathetic excuse.
Still don't believe me, huh? Open your damn eyes and look closely. This watch, Victoria gave it to me. It's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's a custom-made Apex Group model. There are only 2 of them. If I weren't her boyfriend, how could this watch possibly be in my possession?
It's true. It's identical.
2 years ago, I had Chloe specially order this custom Rolex. There are only 2 of them. As for the other watch, Victoria, didn't you say you gave it to your dad?
Hello? And this. Look, that sports car outside. Victoria gave that to me too.
Mr. Hayes. Wait, isn't that the car you gave to Ms. Vance?
How can you prove that car is yours?
Then open your damn eyes and look. Did you see it?
Mr. Hayes, so you're the boyfriend of Ms. Vance from Apex Group. Oh, you should have said so earlier. Villa 36 is definitely yours. Is yours, of course. Never mind their deposit. Can I get you the contract?
No need. I'm very angry today. He must pay for it.
Mr. Hayes, don't be angry. Is it possible that the photo is fake and the car and watch was stolen by him?
The photo might be photoshopped. The car might also be stolen. But that watch, it's impossible.
Hello? The evidence is right in front of you, and you're still slandering Kaden here. Kaden, let's not be polite with them anymore. Call the police right now. We have to make them pay for slandering you. That's right, Kaden. We must call the police to prove your innocence. Get lost. I have my own plan. Call the police? How would I freeload this villa then? You people really won't give up until you hit a dead end, Huh? I'll give you one last chance. If you still don't give me the villa, this isn't going to end well. Victoria.
Hello, honey, how's the villa viewing going?
It really is Ms. Vance's voice.
Hello, honey, how's the villa viewing going?
Victoria, I'm here at the sales office. I ran into two people here who are trying to suck up to you. I told them I'm your boyfriend, but they don't believe me. You need to back me up.
Then put me on speaker.
Victoria, I've turned it on.
I am the CEO of Apex Group, Victoria Vance. He is my boyfriend, Kaden Hayes, and I trust that in all of Jade Point City, no one would dare impersonate me, Victoria Vance, and no one would dare impersonate my boyfriend.
It really is Ms. Vance's voice.
She won't answer my calls, but she'll answer for this guy.
Victoria, these two are trying to buy you a villa to get on your good side. I figured, since you were already planning on buying me a villa, we might as well have them buy it for me directly. What do you say? Is that okay?
Alright, then go ahead and buy it for him.
Aren't you going to ask who I am?
I don't care who you are. If you want to get on my good side, you'll have to get on Kaden's. As long as Kaden is happy, it doesn't matter if you want a partnership with Apex Group or you're asking for any other favor. I'll grant it.
Did you hear that? Do you still dare to question who I am? Kaden is the man. I told you already, he's Ms. Vance's boyfriend. No question about it. That's right. From now on, if anyone dares to question my man Kaden's relationship with Ms. Vance, they'll have to answer to me.
Mr. Hayes, I never questioned you. Not once. From now on, I'll be at your exclusive service. Me too, Mr. Hayes. Whatever you need, just say the word.
Victoria, I gave you my heart and soul. I gave you everything, and loved you without reservation. You said you wanted a position at the company. I even went against the entire board's objections, defying everyone, to put you in the CEO's chair. But in return, you abused your power as CEO to cheat on me with another man. Ms. Vance, quite the display of power, using Apex Group's assets to be so generous with others.
I am the CEO of Apex Group. I can do whatever I want. It's none of your business, outsider. However, your attitude is really starting to piss me off. If you buy the villa for Kaden today, I'll let this, but if you don't, I will make sure you're blacklisted across all of Jade Point City. If you don't buy it, I'll blacklist you throughout Jade Point City.
Then I'd like to see how you blacklist me.
Alright, since I gave you a chance, and you didn't take it, let me tell you, no matter who you are, you're dead today.
Fine. I'll be waiting for you at the sales office. I'd like to see how you blacklist me, and how you're going to kill me.
Then you just wait. Honey, I'll be right there. Stop him. Don't let him run away. Today, I'd like to see who in all of Jade Point City dares to be arrogant.
No problem, Victoria.
Get the car ready. I'm going out.
Ms. Vance, what about the meeting now?
Postpone it.
If you two had just done as you were told and put the villa in my name, none of this would have happened. I really gave you a chance, but you didn't cherish it. Now it's over. Victoria is angry. When Victoria arrives,
You're dead, man. We'll see who's really done for her.
you dare to threaten me? Fine. It seems before Victoria arrives, I have to teach you a lesson.
How can you hit people? Is there no law anymore?
You dare to hit me? What are you waiting for? Get him. You hit Kaden. You've got a fucking death wish.
You dare?
What do I have to be afraid of? Get lost. Who do you think you are, wearing the same watch as me? You just slapped me. I'll pay you back tenfold.
Let Mr. Hayes go.
Get lost.
Chloe,
Don't think I won't hit you just because you're a woman. If you come any closer, I'll hit you too.
No. You can't hit Ethan.
What? Are you his mistress? Why you're protecting him so much? Fine. Then I'll make him watch, as I beat up his mistress first, so he's forced to stand there, like the useless piece of trash he is, and do nothing but watch. Useless piece of trash. Watch closely.
are you alright?
Kaden, don't come any closer. Don't touch me. Kill him, kill him. I'll take responsibility for anything that happens. Stop it. Mr. Hayes, are you alright?
I'm fine. Chloe, are you alright?
I'm fine too, Ethan.
It's already like this, and you're still fine. I think you all have a death wish.
Let me go. Let me tell you, I'm the boyfriend of the CEO of Apex Group, Victoria Vance. If you dare touch me, I'll fucking kill you. In Jade Point City, I'll make sure you're all utterly disgraced and your families are destroyed. Ms. Vance's boyfriend?
Hit him.
In this Jade Point City, who dares to touch me? Victoria Vance's man. What are you doing here?
Chloe, later, I want to see what Victoria is really like when I'm not around, to prevent her from acting in front of me, and to make it easier to gather evidence. You go deal with her.
Understood, Ethan. Leave it to me.
Repair center. I need a watch repaired here.
I'm here with a client to buy a house.
Client? Are these bodyguards yours?
Yes.
Let them go. You, a bodyguard captain, dare to disobey me? What? You don't want to work at Apex Group anymore, huh?
Let them go.
Victoria, you've truly mastered the art of being two-faced. In front of me you act so innocent. I didn't expect you to be so arrogant and domineering behind my back.
Victoria, it's her. And there was a man too. Where's that man? Could it be that he saw you coming, got scared, and ran away? I haven't even gotten my revenge yet.
Alright, don't worry. As long as he's in Jade Point City, I'll dig 3 feet underground and still find him.
Thank you, Victoria. You're the best to me.
What kind of client do you have that doesn't know who they're dealing with and dares to challenge me?
Ms. Vance, I think you should first explain what your relationship is with this man next to you.
What relationship? You, a mere secretary, are not worthy of my explanation.
Victoria Vance, I already knew you were arrogant and domineering, but I didn't expect you to be so arrogant and domineering to this extent. You even dared to hit my secretary. Chloe, hit her back.
Ethan, but...
Do you think there's any sentiment left between her and me?
Understood.
As a secretary, you must know your place and recognize your identity. Don't meddle in what doesn't concern you, and don't ask about what you shouldn't ask. You dare to hit me?
Baby, you bitch. How dare you hit my girlfriend? Guys, get her. I'd like to see who dares.
This is outrageous. You, a bodyguard, not helping me, but helping this secretary instead.
Make her clarify her relationship with Kaden Hayes. Then, I'll record a video as evidence.
Understood, Ethan. Ms. Vance, I think you should first explain what your relationship is with him.
I am Victoria's boyfriend. Can't you understand human speech?
I want to hear Ms. Vance say it herself, in person.
What's it to you?
Alright, since you, Ms. Vance, don't want to say it, then I'll call Mr. Hayes and report it.
Wait.
Ms. Vance wants to talk now.
Don't you want to know who he is? Then I'll tell you. His name is Kaden Hayes, and he's my boyfriend. He's my boyfriend's brother. His name is Kaden. He's a Hayes, too. He's Ethan's cousin. What is it? Why is a mere secretary like you interfering in our family matters?
I never thought your shamelessness would exceed my imagination.
Now that the truth is out, are you satisfied?
Baby, I'm obviously yours.
I'll explain it to you later.
Ms. Vance, do you think all of us are fools? Kaden, he keeps claiming to be your boyfriend. You openly stated on the phone earlier, and everyone here heard it. Now, you think you can confuse everyone just because his last name is also Hayes, claiming he's Mr. Hayes' cousin. Isn't that a bit too ridiculous?
Everyone heard it. Did you hear it?
Ms. Vance, we didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either.
Did you hear it?
I didn't hear it either.
No one here heard it. Only you did. Chloe, you're just making things up, slandering my name. What are you trying to do?
Ms. Vance, twisting things around and blaming me is quite a skill you have. However, do you think the surveillance cameras in this sales office lobby are just for show?
The sales office cameras, aren't they broken?
Yes, Ms. Vance, the cameras are broken.
Even if she has no evidence, she's Ethan's confidant. If she says something bad in front of Ethan, he might just suspect something. I know, your mother has been bedridden for years, in the hospital, and you have a younger brother who needs to go to school. You're slandering me, is just because you want to extort some money from me, right? Fine, I'll give it to you. Name your price, take this money, and get out of Apex Group.
I don't need to.
Ask her for a villa.
Alright. Don't you have money? Then buy me a villa here. And I'll pretend I don't know anything. I'll resign immediately and leave.
A villa? Are you crazy? Even the cheapest villa here costs millions of dollars. Baby, you can't give her a villa. She and that man hit me before. If I don't get revenge and instead give her a villa, I can't swallow that.
It's fine, I have plenty of money. Alright, I'll not only buy you a villa, I'll also give you an extra $1 million. Besides taking this money and getting out of Apex Group, you also have to slap yourself 3 times, and in front of everyone, kneel down and apologize to Kaden and me.
You have plenty of money, and you're using my money to settle a score for another man. Victoria, you're really something. Chloe agreed to it.
Okay, no problem. As long as you give me a villa and transfer $1 million, I'll get on my knees and beg you two for forgiveness. Until you're satisfied.
Bring the purchase contract.
Miss Vance, cash or installment?
Nonsense. Of course, cash.
Disable all of Victoria's bank cards and freeze her available funds.
Ms. Vance, I'm sorry, it seems your card cannot be used for payment.
How is that possible? This card of mine has a limit of $4 million. How can it not be used? Try again.
Ms. Vance, I checked. It doesn't seem to be an issue with the balance. Your bank card has been frozen.
Frozen. Try this one.
Ms. Vance, all your cards are frozen.
How could all of them be frozen? What's going on?
Wait. Try the one that you gave me. Hurry, try it.
Sir, your card has also been frozen.
Victoria, didn't you say you'd get me a villa? How are your cards frozen?
Hold on, I'll call and ask. I said I'd buy you a villa, and I'll buy you the most expensive and best one.
Victoria, with me, you always made me cater to your every whim. You'd throw a tantrum if you weren't happy. I never thought you'd be so patient and so good at sweet-talking someone.
Why are my cards frozen?
We haven't been in touch for a day. Don't you care what I've been doing?
I have something important, and I urgently need money. Tell me, why were my cards frozen?
Alright, I'll help you check.
Okay, then transfer $4 million to me first.
She's completely treating me like an ATM. How ridiculous.
What's going on?
Didn't Ms. Vance say she'd give me hush money? What's now? Your cards are frozen and out of money.
Shut up. Victoria, aren't you the CEO of Apex Group? Why are your cards frozen?
Because she's the fiancée of Apex Group's chairman, Ethan. All the bank cards she uses were given to her by Apex Group's chairman, Mr. Hayes. Otherwise, she has no shares, no stock options, no dividends, and no performance record. She only gets her basic annual salary. Does she really think millions of dollars can be spent so casually?
What? Ms. Vance is actually the fiancée of Apex Group's chairman. No wonder she just denied her relationship with Kaden. So that means Kaden is the one who meddled in their relationship. He's the other man. What are you talking about? All of you, shut up. Victoria, I'm not the other man, right? We've been together for so many years. I'm your first love. How could I be the other man?
Why don't you properly check the bank cards you're holding? Whose name is on the account?
Hurry, check it. Whose name is it? Hurry.
When I just checked, all the bank accounts are all under Ethan Hayes.
Victoria, what's going on?
Darling, listen to my explanation. Ethan is indeed my fiancé, but he's several years older than me. In my heart, he's just an old man. How could I like him? Being with him is only for his money. Besides, you're my first love. You're the only one I like. If you really think about it, he's the other man. He's the real homewrecker.
I gave my all to her for 3 years. And in the end, I became the other man. I've become a complete joke.
Darling, from the beginning, you're the only one I've ever loved, and I was planning to, after I got my shares from Ethan and Apex Group, I would dump him, then live a good life with you. Darling, you believe me?
I believe you.
You despicable pair.
Chloe, why are you acting all high and mighty? Didn't you also, for a villa and $1 million, betray Ethan?
I would never betray Ethan. Mr. Liu, can I borrow some money from you?
We're struggling too. I'm really sorry.
Cousin. My mom's surgery still needs money. Can you lend me some?
I just bought a house, so I'm short on cash. Sorry, Chloe.
Chloe. Mom, I've already borrowed so much for your health. I can't take on more debt. I can't let you bear this debt. I can't ruin your life. You must hold on. I'll definitely raise enough for your surgery.
Chloe Reed, right? Someone has already paid for your surgery.
Who paid?
It was Mr. Hayes from Apex Group. After he heard about your situation, he paid all your expenses. You can now go to a better hospital for treatment.
But I still haven't received the villa and $1 million.
This watch, Ethan gave it to me last year for my birthday. It's worth $300,000. It's yours. You watch your mouth. I'll give you the remaining villa and $1 million. Just give me some time.
What?
As the esteemed CEO of Apex Group, without the money Mr. Hayes gives you, you can only use gifts from him to pay off your debts. Here. The watch still isn't enough to shut you up, is it? Here, take all of this. Take it.
These are all gifts, Mr. Hayes, carefully selected for you. Don't you cherish them at all?
What business is it of yours?
I don't want these.
Don't be ungrateful.
You're the shameless one. Ethan, he loved you so much, but you went behind his back and cheated on him with another man. You even said he was the homewrecker, and you're even using the gifts Mr. Hayes gave you as hush money for me. That's the ultimate shamelessness.
Bitch, you.
Victoria, you don't deserve Ethan at all. I will report everything that happened today to Mr. Hayes.
Are you sure about this? If you tell Ethan, you won't get the villa, or the $1 million.
I'm very sure.
Foolish. Ridiculous. Do you have any idea how many years you would have to work to earn the villa and the $1 million that I'm offering you?
You're the ridiculous one. You don't know how good you have it. Ethan's deep affection was a complete waste on you.
What's it to you? I get it. You're just trying to score points in front of Ethan, then get him to break up with me, and after that, you'll seize the chance to take my place, to become the wife of the chairman of Apex Group. Is that so?
That's a malicious lie.
Me? Malicious? I think I hit a nerve, and now you're getting defensive, aren't you? Chloe, let me tell you, Ethan loves me to his core, to his very core. You're just a secretary, with no proof. You say I cheated. Do you think he'll believe you?
All right then. Let's see if Ethan believes me.
You wouldn't dare.
Did you think that? Just because you smashed my phone, I wouldn't be able to report to Mr. Hayes. Can I borrow your phone, please? Do you think you can pull the same trick twice today? I'm going to expose your disgusting true colors and make Ethan see you for the ungrateful betrayer you are.
Don't let her make that. Grab her.
Let's see who dares.
Get out of the way.
Sorry, Ms. Vance. I can't let you.
I'm the CEO of Apex Group, and she's just a secretary. You listen to her instead of me. Do you still want to work at Apex Group?
Precisely because I do want to keep working at Apex Group. I can't let you.
I see you really don't know your place. I'm the CEO, and I am Ethan's fiancée. Now, get out of my way.
No.
Whoever grabs this bastard for me, I'll give them $500,000.
$500,000. I wouldn't make that much, even if I was a bodyguard my whole life. Ms. Vance, are you serious?
Of course. If you follow my orders today, after this is done, I won't just give each of you $500,000. I'll also give each of you a sports car in the company's name.
Ms. Vance, I'm with you. I'll listen to you too. Ms. Vance, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Are you all out of your minds? Captain, a wise person knows when to adapt.
Grab her for me. You shameless bitch. Give it here. Go ahead and call him. Go on, try calling Ethan, now.
Mr. Hayes, the evidence isn't enough. Stay away.
What are you muttering about? Insulting me, are you? You really have a death wish. You must have a death wish. Staring at me? You dare to stare at me? I'll make you stop staring. I'm telling you this, since you won't take the easy way and insist on the hard way. Don't blame me for being ruthless. Get over here, strip her naked. If she doesn't do what I say, I'll post her nudes all over the internet, send them to her company, and then to all her family, friends, relatives, and classmates.
You're despicable.
Despicable? If you keep talking back to me, believe me, I won't just have men take your nudes. I'll have them gang rape you and record the whole thing.
That's illegal.
Do you think I'm scared? Who will strip her? I'll take the photos.
Ms. Vance, this could land us in jail.
If we take her nude photos, will she call the police? If she doesn't call the police, what jail time are you talking about? Who will strip her naked? And I'll throw in an extra $100,000.
Ms. Vance, I will. Me too.
Alright, then go for it.
This girl is quite a beauty. When we strip her, I can have some fun. Stay away from me. Let her go.
Even if you take my photos, I will truthfully report it to Mr. Hayes.
Wait, you just reminded me. If you insist on fighting till the end, these nude photos won't be enough to silence you. It seems only dead people can keep a secret.
You wouldn't dare kill anyone, would you?
Ms. Vance, you said strip her, take nude photos. I'm good at that. But this is murder. I wouldn't dare. That's right, Ms. Vance. Murdering someone. We wouldn't dare do that. Ms. Vance, we don't dare to kill either.
Who said I want you to kill her? A dead person can keep a secret. A vegetable can too. Beat Chloe into a vegetative state.
Beat her. You go. You go.
Even if you can beat me into a vegetative state, what about them? Can you beat everyone in the sales office into a vegetative state? We don't know anything. It has nothing to do with us.
Don't worry, as long as you keep quiet, you'll be just like these bodyguards. And I'll give each of you $500,000 when this is over.
Don't worry, Ms. Vance. I'll keep my mouth shut. Me too.
See, this is what they call a wise man knows when to adapt. Do you think everyone is as stupid as you are?
You are the stupid one. Ethan is such a good man, and you threw him away to cheat on him with this kept man who only knows how to live off a woman. You'll regret it.
Still talking tough when you're about to die. Someone beat Chloe into a vegetative state. I'll give an extra $1 million. I know what you're worried about. Don't be afraid. Even if you beat Chloe into a vegetative state, that's at most a few years in. Besides, don't you have me? When the time comes, I'll smooth things over with my family and beg for forgiveness. I'll get them to issue a letter of forgiveness, and maybe you won't even have to serve time.
That's right. Worst case scenario, we do a few years in jail for $1.5 million. That's totally worth it. Ms. Vance, I'll do it.
Good. This money, you deserve to earn it. Go.
Little girl, remember this. In your next life, don't mess with Ms. Vance.
Wait.
Wait
a sec. Sure. Honey, I just called you, but you hung up after a few words. When I called back, it wouldn't connect.
Maybe the signal was bad.
So, did you unfreeze my bank card?
No.
Then I told you to transfer $4 million to me. Did you transfer it?
No.
You haven't done anything. Why are you calling me?
Can I call you if there's nothing wrong?
No, it's not that. Of course you can call. Honey, when you call me, I'm always overjoyed. However, I really need money. Now, $3 million probably won't be enough. I need $7 million. How about, you transfer $8 million to me?
What do you need so much money for?
It's all because of your secretary, Chloe. She brought some client to see the villa, and caused trouble. For the company's reputation, I have to spend money to fix this for you.
Then I should thank you even more.
Honey, why are you being so polite? We're almost married. However, that Chloe was acting all high and mighty and abusing her power. I fired her for you. In a while, I'll find you a new one, alright?
You decide.
Okay, honey, I understand. Then, when will you transfer the money to me?
I think $8 million is a bit insufficient. I'll give you $10 million.
Honey, you're the best. I love you so much. Mwah.
Don't be so quick to say you love me. First, take a look to your left.
What's wrong?
Just take a look to your left, and you'll know. Just take a look to your left, and you'll know.
I thought you were away, on business. Why are you here?
Didn't you say you were fixing problems for the company?
Yes, I was fixing the company's problems. It's all Chloe's fault, but I've already got her under control, and will deal with her shortly.
Release them. Chloe, you've been wronged.
I'm not wronged. I just feel it's not fair to you.
Baby. It's this bastard. He and that Chloe are working together. Before you came, he slapped me twice. He even provoked you on the phone. Today, you must stand up for me. Make this bastard get on his knees for me and beg for forgiveness.
Make me get on my knees and beg for forgiveness?
That's right.
Shut up.
I told you to shut up. Did you hear me?
I told you to shut up.
Me? Baby, help me deal with him. Teach him a lesson. Why are you telling me to shut up?
Baby, that's quite an intimate address.
Honey, let me explain.
Honey.
Honey, please listen to me.
How could Ms. Vance call him her husband? Didn't Chloe Reed say that? Ms. Vance is the fiancée of Ethan Hayes, chairman of Apex Group. Doesn't that mean he is Ethan Hayes, chairman of Apex Group? Oh no, we're done for. I heard the chairman of Apex Group is a billionaire. We offended him. Doesn't that mean we're dead? This is over. No way. How could you be the chairman of Apex Group? You're so young and already a billionaire. I don't believe it.
That's right. Apex Group, so fast. The chairman is always so mysterious, never showing up in public. We all thought he was an old man.
Could he be an imposter?
Now tell them who I am.
That's right, honey. Hurry, tell everyone who he really is.
He's the fiancé I was talking about. The chairman of Apex Group, Ethan Hayes.
What? He's actually the chairman of Apex Group?
He's so young. He's really the chairman of Apex Group. I need to change my stance. That Victoria must be totally blind. Mr. Hayes is not even 30 and already sitting on $1 billion fortune. What was she thinking? No matter how good your first love is, he won't feed you. If I were her, I'd be completely devoted to Mr. Hayes. No wonder Chloe called her foolish. I really don't know what's going on in her head.
You all shut up. Honey, listen to me.
Victoria, what else do you have to say now?
No, honey, don't misunderstand us. You weren't here just now, so you don't know.
Who told you that? I wasn't here.
But you clearly weren't here.
I've been here the whole time.
Honey, don't joke around. If you've been here the whole time, why didn't I see you? Honey, you've got it all wrong. I was just so furious with her. That's why I said those things. Right, it's all Chloe's fault. She's the homewrecker, and she's trying to replace me. She wants to ruin our relationship. It's a trap. Don't fall for it.
You have absolutely no shame.
Honey, believe me.
I do believe you. Explain to me. What about the watch on his wrist? What about the sports car outside? And what about the intimate photos on your phones?
He's my cousin. I gave it to him.
Yes, I'm her cousin. Ethan, please don't misunderstand.
Just now he was my cousin. Now he's your cousin. And later he'll be your first love. Your ability to lie through your teeth is truly remarkable.
Mr. Hayes, we're here.
Come in.
Mr. Hayes, a preliminary inspection shows damaged parts that need replacing. The repair cost will be at least $1 million. $1 million.
You broke the watch. Prepare to pay for it.
Hey, you expect me to pay $1 million to repair a broken watch? I'll sue you for blackmail. Here's the invoice. This watch is worth $4 million. It's actually $4 million? How is that possible?
Why not? Back then, Mr. Hayes asked me to personally handle the customization for this very watch. A single watch is worth $1 million. It's written clearly on the invoice.
Shut up.
Bam.
Honey, didn't you tell me this watch was only worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? $1 million? I can't afford to pay that.
No, honey, didn't you say it was only a few hundred thousands? Not worth much. Honey, still working.
Yes, you should go rest for a bit.
How can there be two identical watches here?
I had them custom made.
How much are they? I'd like to buy one for Dad.
Not expensive, just hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you want to give one, take it.
Honey, you're too kind.
I said that then. I was afraid you'd think it was too valuable and feel burdened. So, this watch on my wrist is worth $4 million. Now you remember to hide the watch. Too late. Besides the $1 million in repair costs you need to pay. What about this $4 million watch? And the sports car outside? Why are they in your possession? According to the criminal code, theft of property valued over $4 million is punishable by at least 10 years in prison.
10 years? I'll give it back to you. I'll give it back. Victoria, I didn't steal this watch. I didn't steal these things either. You gave them to me. Please explain for me. I don't want to go to jail.
Honey, I gave all of these to him.
Then we'll consider you stole them. Chloe, call the police.
Honey, please, don't call the police. I'll make him give the car back to you. Just let us go, okay? Won't you just let us go?
When you were cheating, why didn't you think about today? Now you're begging for forgiveness? Too late. The hotel. Cancel the engagement ceremony.
Honey, don't cancel the engagement. If you're angry, hit me. I swear, I'll never again associate with other men, okay?
Hit you? I dirty my hands. Chloe, call the police. For grand theft, embezzlement, and assault and battery.
Yes.
Don't call the police.
Add another charge. Intentional destruction of property.
Ethan, I've already knelt and begged you. What more do you want? Do you have to be so ruthless?
Ruthless? Victoria, I pampered you, loved you, and gave you everything. And you ungratefully cheated first, then twisted things around and blamed me, and accused me of being the other man. Victoria, have you no conscience?
Yes, I cheated. But aren't you also to blame? If you hadn't been so focused on your work with no time for me, would I have gone back to my first love and get back together?
You cheated, and now I'm the one at fault.
Of course, it's all because you weren't capable of making me completely devoted to you. That's why I cheated. You're incompetent.
I can't take this anymore. She cheated, but it's Mr. Hayes' fault?
I'm truly speechless.
Save it for the police.
You. Don't let him make that call. Grab him.
Right. Men, get him.
Mr. Hayes has already appeared. Are you still going to help Victoria?
You've already offended Ethan. Now you can only stand firmly on my side. Otherwise, do you think he'll still forgive you? As long as you help me afterward, everything I promised you before, all the conditions, will still be honored.
Let me go.
Ethan, I just knelt and begged for your forgiveness. If only you'd let bygones be bygones and forgiven me, how good that would be. But alas, you're stubbornly refusing to see the truth. All of this now you brought on yourself. didn't you? Pick up the stick, beat him into a vegetative state.
Darling,
Why are you just standing there? Pick it up. Your build is just about the same as his, and your last name is Hayes, too. Beat him into a vegetative state. Make yourself look like him. Then change your name to Ethan Hayes on the official records. After some time, he'll die. You can become Ethan Hayes, and become the chairman of the Apex Group.
Exactly. My last name is Hayes too. Just change one name, and I can instantly transform into the Apex Group's billionaire CEO. Looking at it this way, whether it's for self-preservation, or considering my future, you have to die. What are you doing? This is illegal. Don't you know that?
If you don't want to die, shut your damn mouth. Don't worry. As long as you cooperate with me, after it's done, I'll give each of you $500,000.
Kaden, if you can replace Ethan, and become the chairman of the Apex Group, you'll skyrocket to success. I can do the dirty work for you, even if it means going to jail. I'll do the time for you, but when I get out, will you give me $10 million? Good brother. Hey, you, come here. My good brother. Fine, if you really go in, I'll definitely get you out. Okay, go.
Find the right angle, and just beat him into a vegetative state. Don't kill him.
Ms. Vance, don't worry. Other things I might not be good at, but hitting people, I'm very skilled at it. I'll definitely beat him into a vegetative state, making him suffer a fate worse than death.
Don't you dare hurt Mr. Hayes.
You again? Always running your mouth. Today, I'll make an example out of you. Wait.
Chloe. Chloe.
So concerned. I'm starting to suspect that you and this secretary have been secretly involved for a long time. Still daring to glare at me? Don't hit him first. He's so worried about Chloe, isn't he? Hit her with the stick again. I want him to watch helplessly.
Right. First, beat Chloe into a vegetative state. You can't reason with this woman. Might as well avoid trouble. Okay, don't worry. Leave it to me.
You can hit me. Just let Mr. Hayes go.
Wait, technology is so advanced now. You want to change a name and get plastic surgery to impersonate me? That's impossible. Let Chloe go and send her to the hospital. I can give you the entire Apex Group.
Darling, I think he has a point. I actually quite like my current appearance.
I like your current appearance too. After this, when I'm with you, seeing his face really makes my skin crawl.
Darling, then how about we just agree to his terms?
Alright. Prepare a contract for me.
Understood.
Sign it. Sign it.
Let me go. Chloe, how are you feeling?
Mr. Hayes, Apex Group is your life's work. You can't just give it to them for free.
You bitch. How dare you sow discord here? Do you want me to hit you again?
Shut up. If you still want to legally take over the company.
Mr. Hayes, you mustn't. You absolutely mustn't sign that share transfer agreement. Otherwise, I'll become a traitor to Apex Group. I've failed the company, and I've failed you.
Chloe, don't say that. Money can be earned back. If the company's gone, we can always start another one. You're mine. You got hurt protecting me. I can't let anything happen to you.
My life isn't worth much. For my sake, it's not worth it.
Chloe, call an ambulance.
Sign it, then I'll call an ambulance.
No. Take her to the hospital immediately. Otherwise, I swear I'll take you all down with me. No one will get away with it. Right now, immediately. Take her to the hospital. Otherwise, I swear I'll go down with you all. No one will get away with it.
Fine, call an ambulance.
No.
Hurry.
You go with her too.
Yes.
Alright, sign the contract now. Otherwise, I'll send people to block the ambulance, and you'll watch with your own eyes as she dies.
The pin.
I'll give you an opportunity. Darling. Apex Group is now ours, both of us. This is great, isn't it?
Darling, from now on, you'll be the chairman of Apex Group. And I'll be the vice chairman.
Darling, you're too good to me. Don't worry. Tonight, I'll definitely make it worth your while. I'll reward you handsomely.
Let's talk about that tonight.
Oh, right. Miss, you still have my card, don't you?
Yes.
I want Villa 36, the most expensive one. Pay in full, just swipe the card. What's going on?
The card is still frozen.
Darling, Apex Group is ours now. Why is the card still frozen?
Do you really think that if I just signed something without the company seal or proper procedure, the company would truly be yours and the card would be unfrozen?
Are you fucking playing me, you bastard?
Someone, take him back to the company to stamp it.
It's too late.
What do you mean?
The police are here.
When did you call the police? If you were capable of making me completely devoted to you, would I have cheated? It's your incompetence.
Save that for the police. When I call the police isn't important. What's important is that you two are going to rot in jail for the rest of your lives.
Bastard. You dared to play me, didn't you? I'll fucking kill you. Stop. Run.
Run.
Stop right there. Move again and I'll shoot. Victoria, what do we do now?
Don't panic, I still have a plan.
Give me your phone.
Hello, am I speaking with Mr. Jensen of Zenith Group? This is Victoria Vance, the CEO of Apex Group. I have a deal I'd like to make with you.
Mr. Hayes, Victoria Vance and Kaden Hayes have escaped. We're pursuing them with all our might. Once they're apprehended, we'll notify you immediately. However, we still need to trouble you to come with us and give a statement.
No problem.
Mr. Hayes, bad news. Ms. Reed has gone missing from the hospital.
What did you say?
Mr. Jensen, we're in the office. If someone walks in, wouldn't that be bad?
This is my office. Without my permission, who would dare just walk in? Besides, doing in the office. Isn't it more exciting?
Oh, Mr. Jensen, you're so naughty.
Do you like it?
I do.
Who is it?
Mr. Jensen, your guest has arrived.
Of all the times, they had to come now. Come in. Isn't this Ethan Hayes' fiancée? Why aren't you at your Apex Group, behaving yourself? What are you doing coming to see me?
Mr. Jensen, I know you've always wanted to kill Ethan Hayes and absorb Apex Group into your Zenith Group. Coincidentally, I can help you. Not only can I make him utterly disgraced, I can also destroy his family and happen to let you get what you've always wanted.
Tell me more.
Ethan Hayes has a secretary named Chloe Reed. He cares about her a great deal. As long as you get her under control, you can make Ethan Hayes do anything you want. Anything.
Even if it means making him get on his knees and beg for forgiveness and give up Apex Group. Is it possible? Even if it means making him get on his knees and beg for forgiveness and give up Apex Group. It's possible.
Absolutely no problem.
Why should I believe you?
Chloe Reed is his savior. You don't have to believe me, but you've been fighting him for so many years. Don't you know what kind of person he is?
You're his fiancée. Why are you trying to ruin him?
I cheated, but I already got on my knees and begged for forgiveness. He still wouldn't forgive me. Since he's so heartless and unjust, my chance at a life of luxury is gone. He shouldn't expect to have it easy either.
Ethan. I never thought you'd find a bitch like her. Alright then, send people now to capture Chloe Reed. But if you dare to trick me, I'll throw both of you into the river to feed the fish.
What's going on?
Mr. Hayes, I followed the ambulance and took Ms. Reed to the hospital. After Ms. Reed woke up, she insisted on being with her mother in the same hospital room. She asked me to help her with the admission procedures, but by the time I got there, her mother said she hadn't seen Ms. Reed.
In other words, Chloe didn't come to the room.
That's right.
Does her mother know Chloe was hurt and hospitalized?
No, I haven't dared to tell her.
Use my name to get the surveillance footage from the hospital and the surrounding area.
Understood.
In my name. Retrieve the surveillance footage near the hospital.
All right.
Mrs. Reed.
Mr. Hayes, what brings you here?
Mrs. Reed, didn't I tell you? You don't need to call me Mr. Hayes. Just call me Ethan.
Oh, no, I can't do that. You're Chloe's boss, and you've been so kind to us. You're a great benefactor to our family. So, you deserve our respect.
But I'm also Chloe's friend, right? You are the elder.
Chloe, for her to have a friend like you is a true blessing.
Don't you dare hurt Mr. Hayes.
You again? Always running your mouth. I'll make an example out of you today. No.
Chloe.
You can hit me. But let Mr. Hayes go.
To have Chloe as a friend. I'm the one who's truly blessed.
Something happened. Mr. Hayes. Something happened to Mr. Hayes.
Mrs. Reed, I have something to attend to. Please rest well. I'll come see you later.
Wait a moment. Chloe told me you're getting engaged. I don't have anything valuable to give you as a gift. I asked Chloe to get this good luck charm for me. I wish you and your wife peace and safety. I know it's not much.
Mrs. Reed, I'm not getting engaged anymore.
You're not getting engaged?
That's right. However, I'll accept your gift. Please rest and recover well. What happened?
I just checked the surveillance footage. I saw two people take Chloe away. At the scene. Only this notebook was left behind.
Who took her? Have you found out yet?
We are still retrieving other surveillance footage. The investigation is ongoing.
Victoria. Victoria, you did this.
Ethan, you forced my hand. Now Chloe is in my hands. Come find me alone. Don't you dare call the police. Otherwise, you can just wait to come and collect her corpse. Now Chloe is in my hands. Come find me alone. Don't you dare call the police. Otherwise, you can just wait to come and collect her corpse. Say something. Say something. Do you hear that? Her agonizing screams.
Victoria, what are you doing?
I told you, if you don't want Chloe to be raped and murdered, then come find me alone.
If you do this, you'll have no way back.
I already have no way back. You forced all of this upon me. Regarding Kaden and me, if you had just turned a blind eye, we wouldn't have reached this point today. This is all your fault.
What goes around comes around. Right and wrong will be judged fairly. I won't argue with you. Just remember this. Send me your location now. If you dare harm a single hair on Chloe's head, I'll make you pay 100-fold.
Still daring to threaten me, huh? I'll show you threatening me.
Mr. Hayes, Victoria Vance is already completely deranged. Don't come. Please don't come.
You can barely take care of yourself. How can you still be thinking about protecting Ethan? I knew it. You're secretly in love with Ethan, aren't you? You've been wanting to take my place all along. Bitch. I knew it. You're secretly in love with Ethan, aren't you? You've been wanting to take my place all along. Bitch.
What nonsense are you talking about?
3 years ago, you risked your life to save him from the car that was about to explode. If you didn't like him, would you have risked your life to save him? I'll deal with you later.
Ethan, please don't come.
Shut her up. Ethan, did you hear that? Your little secretary is quite loyal and devoted to you. Indeed.
Are you saying 3 years ago, the one who saved me from the car was Chloe?
Who else did you think I would risk my life to save you?
Hurry and save him.
The car's about to explode. Who would dare to save him? What do we do then?
There's still someone inside.
Mr. Hayes, young lady, aren't you afraid to die? Mr. Hayes.
The car's about to explode. You need to leave.
No. I must get you out of here. Mr. Hayes, are you okay? Mr. Hayes. Hello?
Chloe, Mom's condition has worsened.
Don't worry, I'll be right back. If you have something to do, go attend to it. I'll watch things here for you. Okay, thank you.
Are you okay?
You saved me.
Yes, it was me. I've sent you the address. Chloe's life or death rests entirely on your decision. Don't you dare call the police. Otherwise, by the time you arrive, you might only see your savior raped and murdered. Don't you dare call the police. Otherwise, by the time you arrive, you might only see your savior raped and murdered. "3 years ago, you risked your life to save him from the car that was about to explode. If you didn't like him, would you have risked your life to save him?"
Chloe, I'm sorry. I was so blind.
March 18th, Thursday. Overcast. Today, Mom's condition worsened again. The hospital issued a notice. She needs surgery immediately. But the surgery fees are still not settled. I called all our relatives and friends, but couldn't borrow any money. I don't blame them. Because over the years, our family already owes them too much. Just when I was in despair, the doctor brought some good news. Mr. Hayes from Apex Group helped us pay for the surgery. Although for him, it was just a casual act of kindness. For me, it was the life-saving grace for my entire family. I will never forget it. June 25th, Monday. Sunny. Today, I officially graduated, and I passed the Apex Group interview. When I was leaving the company, I was lucky enough to say hello to Mr. Hayes. Mr. Hayes even responded to me. What a happy day. Hello, Mr. Hayes. Mr. Hayes.
Hello.
July 9th, Friday, sunny. On my way home from work, I came across a car crash. I originally wanted to just watch, but then I realized it was Mr. Hayes involved in the accident. Everyone told me, the car's about to explode. Don't go in. But that's Mr. Hayes. He's my family's savior. Even if it kills me, I have to save him. Luckily, I managed to get Mr. Hayes out safely. Unfortunately, Mom's illness relapsed. But it's okay. I'm earning money now. I need to be strong.
Hurry, help him.
That car is about to explode. Who would dare to go in? Isn't that Mr. Hayes' car? Mr. Hayes, Young lady, aren't you afraid of death? Mr. Hayes.
The car is going to explode. You need to leave.
No. I have to get you out. November 3rd, Monday, sunny. Today, I was promoted to the executive assistant's office. I became Mr. Hayes' assistant. It was my first time having a conversation with Mr. Hayes. I'm so happy. I set a goal for myself. I'm going to become Mr. Hayes' secretary.
Come in.
Mr. Hayes. I'm the new assistant, transferred here. Here's a contract that needs your signature.
Just leave it.
Mr. Hayes likes lattes. Extra milk, no sugar. Mr. Hayes.
Chloe, don't put sugar in the coffee anymore.
When Mr. Hayes is thinking, he doesn't like to be disturbed. Mr. Hayes doesn't like sweets, and he doesn't like spicy food. His taste is for mild flavors. When Mr. Hayes is stressed, he likes to work out. Mr. Hayes is getting engaged. Why do? A little sad, but I still have to wish him well. I wish him and Ms. Vance to grow old together and be united in heart forever.
Mr. Hayes. We've arrived. Mr. Hayes. I'll go in with you.
No need. Wait for me outside. If I'm not out in an hour, call the police. Victoria. I'm here. Let Chloe go.
Who told you that I'd let her go just because you showed up?
You're breaking your word.
I never said that. If you came, I would immediately let Chloe go.
What do you want me to do? To make you release her?
Beg me.
I'm begging you. Let Chloe go.
Ethan, I never thought there'd be a day like this when you'd beg me. Do you see? Ethan, who never asks for anything, is groveling to me, all for you. It's not in vain that you risked your life to save him. However, begging requires a certain attitude. Now, get on your knees and bow to me 3 times. Otherwise, I'll use this knife on her beautiful face and cut her. Tell me, her flawless face cut open, skin split and flesh showing. What a pity that would be.
No, Mr. Hayes, you absolutely cannot kneel before her.
What? Even at a time like this, you're still thinking of him? I just wonder if the man you risked your life to save is willing to kneel and bow down for you. Ethan, aren't you supposed to be loyal and sentimental? How come, for her, you're not even willing to kneel and kowtow? Chloe. Right now, I truly feel it's not worth it for you. I'll count to 3. Will you kneel? Or not?
Hold on. How can I trust you? If I kneel, will you let Chloe go?
You're not in a position to bargain with me after you kneel and kowtow. Then we'll talk.
Even if I kneel to you, you'll still get nothing. If you're smart, you'd know. The most important thing right now is to get enough money and disappear with it. I'll give you $4 million. Before the police arrive, I can withdraw the report. The police won't pursue you. You can take a substantial amount and disappear. Wouldn't that be better?
$4 million. Are you treating me like a beggar?
$10 million.
$100 million. Transfer it to my offshore account.
Impossible. As a CEO, you should know. Not to mention me. Even the company's entire accounts don't have that much cash.
$40 million. And also, I want 2 of your properties abroad.
Alright. I agree.
I don't agree.
It's you.
Mr. Hayes.
You short-sighted, stupid woman. If I hadn't come here myself, you would have ruined everything.
Jensen, all of this was your doing behind the scenes.
All that bullshit that happened between you two has nothing to do with me. However, kidnapping this woman was an idea from Victoria. Now it seems, this trick works pretty well.
Let Chloe go.
Ethan, you need to understand the current situation. You want me to let her go, and I just let her go? Do you really think you're still the heir to the Hayes family of Viridia?
The heir to the Hayes family of Viridia? Are you talking about the richest man in the country, the Hayes family of Viridia?
You stupid woman. Wouldn't it have been better to just be his fiancée? After you got married, you wouldn't just be the lady boss of Apex Group, you'd be the young Mrs. Hayes of the Hayes family of Viridia. A life of endless luxury and splendor, but you just had to cheat for some damn first love bullshit? How incredibly foolish.
How could he be the heir to the Hayes family?
He hasn't told you yet? He hasn't told you yet that my brother and I are both candidates to be the heir of the Hayes family of Viridia. The family gave us 10 years to start from scratch. Whoever achieves more will have the chance to become the heir. It seems now my brother's chance is quite significant.
How could this be? No wonder you two have always been at each other's throats. So that's how it is. Ethan, I know I was wrong. I can let Chloe go now. Can we go back to how we were?
Go back to how we were. Victoria, do you think that's possible? Kaden, tell me, what will it take for you to let Chloe go?
3 conditions. First, get on your knees and bow down to me, begging me like a dog. Second, give up your Apex group and merge it into my Zenith group. Third, give up your status as heir to the Hayes family.
I can give up Apex Group, and I can also give up my status as heir.
So, it seems, you're unwilling to get on your knees and beg me.
Don't go too far.
I'm going too far? Since we were kids, you've always suppressed me, always done better than me. Aren't you the one going too far?
You're the one who committed evil deeds, and now you blame me for doing better than you.
Isn't that right? If you had just been a spoiled brat like me, there wouldn't be so many problems. Would I have suffered so many punishments? All this is your own doing. These 3 conditions. Do you accept them or not? If you don't accept, don't blame me for being ruthless. Do it.
Wait. I agree to your terms, but you must guarantee Chloe's safety. If anything happens to Chloe, you'll get nothing.
Fine. Anyway, it's not like you can pull any tricks anyway. You too, guard the door. Don't let him try to escape. Yes, sir.
Chloe, don't be afraid.
Mr. Hayes, I'm not afraid, but you shouldn't have come. It's not worth risking everything for me like this, giving up your company and your inheritance. For me, that's even less worth it.
You are worth it.
But if you do this, I'll feel guilty for the rest of my life.
Chloe, you don't need to feel guilty. I deliberately came closer to tell you that everything I'm about to say, every single word, is just to save you. None of it is real. Don't take it to heart.
No matter what you do, I trust you.
Is Chloe alright?
She's fine.
Tell me, will you get on your knees and beg me first, or sign the company share transfer agreement?
I will neither sign nor beg you.
What did you say?
I said, I will neither give you the company nor kneel down. Do I need to say it again?
Alright, in that case, don't blame me for being merciless.
Whatever. I've already untied her. That already counts as repaying the debt for saving my life. No, whether she lives or dies has nothing to do with me.
Mr. Hayes, he's faking it. Don't believe him.
Ethan, I know you're loyal and sentimental. I know you are, so don't think just because you're pretending that I'm going to fall for it.
Loyal and sentimental. If it were $4 million, I could indeed save her out of friendship. But Do you really think that I would, for some woman, get on my knees for you and willingly be humiliated? Do you really think I would give up my billion-dollar group for one woman? Do you really think I would give up my position as heir to the richest man for one woman? Kaden, when did you become so naive?
Mr. Hayes, don't believe him.
Don't believe me? Should I believe you then? Kaden, honestly ask yourself, would you give all this up for a woman?
Mr. Hayes, he's trying to trick you. Mr. Hayes, why did you hit me? Mr. Hayes, why did you hit me?
Didn't you fucking say that capturing Chloe would give you leverage over him? This is your leverage?
Ow, I have another plan.
Speak.
Mr. Hayes, it's still Chloe.
Are you taking me for a fool? What man would give up the right to inherit a billion-dollar family fortune for a woman? Chloe, show my ass.
Mr. Hayes, trust me, in front of Ethan, make your men rape Chloe. He will definitely compromise. Chloe is his savior. He will definitely compromise.
Alright. I'll give you one last chance. If you fail this time, I'll have my men rape you. You too. Which one of you is going to take her? Mr. Hayes, how about I go first? Go. Thank you, Mr. Hayes. Mr. Hayes, can I join in? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just filming a video as evidence. When I give it to the police, none of you will get away. Once the family finds out, they'll remove you from the list of family heirs.
You're asking for death. Grab his phone. You're asking for death. Grab his phone.
Wait. Even if you grab the phone, so what? I'm right here as a witness. Unless you kill me, I'll still report it to the authorities and tell the family that you brought shame upon them. By then, no matter how much your company grows, you won't become the family heir.
Do you really think I wouldn't dare to kill you?
Do you think I'd come here without any arrangements? If I die here today, do you think the family wouldn't find out the truth? Forget about being an heir. Do you think my parents would just let it go and let you live a good life?
Are you threatening me?
I'm just stating a fact.
You fucking bitch. What a terrible idea you came up with. Mr. Hayes, we'll go. Get back here. I already told you just now, that was your last chance. If you fail again, I'll have my men rape you. Get rid of her.
Mr. Hayes, I have another plan. I guarantee it will succeed. Absolutely guarantee it will succeed. Mr. Hayes, I've already told you. Ethan, he's loyal and sentimental. One Chloe isn't enough. Add his parents, and that should be enough, right?
Victoria, leave the family out of this. Are you going to threaten me with my parents?
Mr. Hayes, Ethan said that his parents were traveling around Jade Point City. He also said that when he came back from his business trip, he would take me to meet his parents. I've already told Kaden to go there with his men. Once Kaden and his men kidnap his parents, we can use them as leverage to force him into submission.
What did you say?
That's right, Mr. Hayes. I'm telling you, he has no choice. When it comes to his parents, he can't turn a blind eye. Then, when Kaden brings his men here, you can make him do whatever you want.
It was Kaden, that idiot, who took my men there.
Yeah.
Stop. I'd like to see who's bold enough to kidnap Arthur Hayes' son and daughter-in-law. Stop. Grandpa.
Dad, Mom.
They are Mr. Hayes's grandpa and parents. That old man. Isn't he the richest man in the country? The man at the helm of the Hayes family, Mr. Arthur Hayes.
He looks exactly like he does in the news. The richest man in the country. Arthur Hayes.
Bring that person to me. Victoria, help me, please, help me.
Kaden, what's going on?
You know what? The snacks in Jade Point City are actually quite delicious. They really are. You too. You're too used to a life of luxury. You don't like this kind of food, but this old man here, I love it. When I see Ethan later, he'll definitely eat with me. Then, we'll have a couple of drinks, and that will be truly delightful. Guys, it's them. So you're Ethan's parents, huh? What do you want? Then it'll be easy. Grab them all and take them away. Who put you up to this? It was Victoria Vance. It was her. Everything was her idea. She made me do it. This has nothing to do with me. If you want your pound of flesh, get it from her. Don't come for me. Who put you up to this? It was Victoria Vance. It was her. Everything was her idea. She made me do it. This has nothing to do with me. If you want to punish someone, punish her. Don't come for me.
Kaden, you.
Victoria. This is all your damn fault. If it weren't for your stupid idea, would I have been dragged here?
Kaden, have you no shame? If it weren't for you, how would I have ended up like this?
You bitch, you slut. It's all your damn fault. You brought this on yourself. Don't you dare say it was for me. All the responsibility lies with you.
I'm really done with you today.
Arrest her.
Mr. Hayes, I was just following your orders. All those men were yours. You sent them to me.
Fuck you, you fucking bitch. I did send you men, but I sent them to arrest Chloe. When did I ever tell you to arrest my grandpa, my uncle, and my aunt? Grandpa, I did send her men, but she went to arrest you all. I was completely unaware. Grandpa, get over there. Grandpa, please let me explain. I said, get over there. Ethan, what's going on here?
Grandpa. I have a video here. You'll understand once you see it. Grandpa. I have a video here. You'll understand once you see it.
I'll give you one last chance. If you fail this time, I'll let my men take turns with you. You too. Who wants to have her first? Mr. Hayes. How about I go first? Go! Thank you, Mr. Hayes. Mr. Hayes, can I join in as well? No, Grandpa, listen to me. You bastard. I really didn't expect that. I let you go out to train all these years for you to make some progress. But I didn't expect you're still a hopeless case. To think you'd be involved in such despicable things. Grandpa, shut up. Guards. Take this video and hand him over to the police immediately. Since your family can't control you and you won't listen, then let the law take care of you. Uncle, Aunt. Ethan, my dear Ethan. Ethan, please, put in a good word for me. Help me, please. I can't go to jail. No pleading. Take him away. Grandpa. Ethan, you handle things. I'm at ease. Since this is Jade Point City, then the rest of it is up to you to handle. Ethan, I'm at ease. If you handle these things. Since this is Jade Point City, then the rest of it is up to you to handle. Alright, let's go outside and wait.
Ethan. Ethan, I know I was wrong. I'm not asking you to forgive me. For the sake of the past few years, and because I did my best to take care of you, won't you please let me off this one time, please?
How come I don't remember? You taking care of me? All these years, have you ever cooked a meal for me? Or washed my clothes even once?
I will do it in the future. Just give me one chance, and I'll cook for you, wash your clothes, help you manage the company, take care of your every need, and be your good wife and mother, your supportive wife.
No need.
Chloe, I know I was wrong. Please talk to him. He'll definitely let me go. I know you're the kindest. Will you please help me?
Victoria Vance. I am kind, but that doesn't mean I don't know right, nor does it mean that the things you did to me and Mr. Hayes can be forgiven. Just wait to go to jail.
I don't want to go to jail. If I really go to jail, my life will be ruined. You're also a woman. Women shouldn't make things hard for other women, should they? I'm begging you, please help me.
But when you hit me, when you had me kidnapped, why didn't you think that women shouldn't make things hard for other women?
I'm not human. I'm a piece of scum. I'm begging you, please help me. Tell him for me. Just don't let me go to jail. Whatever conditions you have, I'll agree to them, please.
Victoria, you didn't just make a mistake. You broke the law. I can't help you.
Ethan, we were together for 3 years, just for the sake of those 3 years. Please let me go this one time, okay?
Mr. Hayes, and me too. Please spare me this time. Mr. Hayes, please spare me this time. If you spare me now, from now on, I'll do anything for you. If you tell me to go east, I'll never go west. If you tell me to kneel, I'll never stand. I'll be your most loyal dog.
You two. You both want me to let you go, don't you?
Ethan, let me go. I'll do anything for you too.
Mr. Hayes, I can definitely do better than her. Not only will I do anything for you, but also in business. Any dirty work or tough jobs, I'll handle them. I'm sure I'll do better than her.
Ethan, whatever he does, I can do too.
But out of you two, I'm only considering letting one go. But out of you two, I'm only considering letting one go.
Ethan, please, let me go. Kaden, just sacrifice yourself and save me.
Bullshit. Why don't you sacrifice yourself and save me?
Kaden, I spent so much money on you. I was so good to you. What's wrong with you sacrificing yourself? What's wrong?
Mr. Hayes was so good to you. You're so ungrateful. You actually came to tempt me into cheating. Mr. Hayes, a woman like this should be sent to jail.
Kaden, go to hell.
You're a fucking bitch, a slut. If it wasn't for you, would I have offended Mr. Hayes? If you hadn't tempted me, would I have gotten involved with you? A bitch like you should be thrown in jail. So how was my performance, Mr. Hayes?
Kaden, go to hell.
Bitch. How cruel you are.
I stabbed Kaden. Can't you consider letting me go now?
You should save those words for the police. Let's see if the law is willing to let you go.
Ethan, didn't you just say that out of Kaden and me, you'd consider letting one of us go?
I did say I considered letting one of you go. But the law disagrees. You should still save those words for the police.
Ethan Hayes, Chloe Reed, I'm begging you like this. Why won't you forgive me? Do you have to push me into a corner?
You pushed yourself into a corner. Don't blame anyone else.
You forced my hand. Since you won't let me go, I won't let you go either. Die. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Hand her over to the police.
Let go of me.
Mr. Hayes, your hand is injured. Let's hurry to the hospital.
It's nothing. A small scratch, not fatal.
You've bled so much. How is this a small scratch? Mr. Hayes, you're so precious. Why did you shield me?
Then why did you shield me? Anything to say?
I didn't think much of it. I just saw him stab at you. I just thought that, no matter the cost, I couldn't let you get hurt.
Silly girl.
I'm not silly. I just wanted to protect you.
Then from now on, let me protect you. Okay?
Mr. Hayes, you. What do you mean?
Don't take it back. Chloe, I like you.
Mr. Hayes, actually, you don't have to. Just because I saved you, it's not.
It's not because you saved me that I like you. It's because I already liked you a long time ago. It's not because you saved me that I like you. It's because I already liked you a long time ago. But love is about restraint. When Victoria and I were together, of course I couldn't cheat like her. But now it's over between us. If you don't mind me, could you give me a chance?
Mr. Hayes, actually, Victoria was right about one thing.
What was it?
My secret crush on you is real. Actually, I already liked you a long time ago. Mr. Hayes, what's wrong?
Still calling me Mr. Hayes?
Ethan, what's wrong with you?
My hand is injured. You squeezed too hard. It hurts.
I'm sorry, I got too excited.
No need to apologize. I'm just teasing you. Let's go.
Go where?
My hand is injured, so of course, we need to get it bandaged. And also, I'll introduce you to my grandpa and my dad and mom.
What are you?
Grandpa, Dad, Mom. Let me introduce you. This is my girlfriend, Chloe read.
Girlfriend? Son, why didn't you tell Grandpa sooner? Grandpa came empty-handed today. I didn't prepare anything for my granddaughter-in-law. Chloe, this kid didn't tell us beforehand either. We didn't prepare anything. Oh, by the way, I happen to have a card here. It has $4 million on it. Take it for now. Consider it our welcome gift.
Mr. Hayes, I appreciate your kindness, I truly do. But this bank card is too valuable. I can't accept it. Giving a bank card. How tacky. Chloe, I liked you the moment I first saw you. If you don't mind that. It's something I've worn before. Consider this bracelet as a welcome gift, okay? Mrs. Hayes, I don't mind, but this bracelet is really too precious. It's not expensive.
It's fine. Just take it.
Thank you, Mrs. Hayes. Grandpa, Mr. Hayes, Mrs. Hayes. Ethan is injured. I need to take him to the hospital. Ethan is injured. Where is he injured?
It's nothing. Just a small scratch on my hand from a knife.
Your hand is covered in blood, and you call that a small scratch. Hurry to the hospital.
A real man. What's a small scratch like this?
Shut up.
All right. Hurry and take Ethan to the hospital.
Mr. Hayes.
Still Mr. Hayes?
I'm used to it. I always get it wrong.
Since calling me by name is easy to get wrong, then why not call me something else?
Like what?
For example, honey.
We're not married yet.
Then darling.
How about I call you Ethan, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Hayes. Victoria Vance wants to see you.
Tell her I don't want to see her. If there's anything, tell my lawyer directly.
What's this?
This is a good luck charm. That Mrs. Hayes, your mom, gave me. I'm giving one to you. To protect us and keep us safe.
Victoria Vance. Mr. Ethan Hayes doesn't want to see you. He says if you have anything, talk to his lawyer.
He won't even see me. One last time.
Chloe, the wedding is over today. No, it's time you call me something new.
Honey.
Babe, I love you.
Honey. I love you too.